So it was working. The stream was just bugged. Okay, that's fun. All right, guess I'm restarting it. All right, what's good, YouTube? Again, because the last stream was glitched and the stream was actually frozen. So that's fun, right? That's always fun, of course. But anyways, welcome back to Doki part 3. I'm not gonna repeat everything I said, but basically what I said before was I'm just gonna be starting the streams off like this, or doing the story mode of it like this, doing it by stream every morning. Yeah, because every part should be the length of like one decent stream and all that. I'm just gonna try to make the same poem as I did before. So before it was, I guess I'm gonna start with Kawaii. Memories. Here. Then calm. Then switch it up. Okay, the stream's actually working this time. Skirt, alone, plus, journey, disaster. After the disaster, go to some misfortune, then throw in a little anime, and start it. Clouds. Do this, skipping, and go to comfort, and try to end it with positivity. Smile, bliss, love, laugh, and then end it with sweet. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Weeaboo. Yo Sayori, looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehe. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets contents spill out in the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry, or want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Weeaboo to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford, and frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Uh, did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Uh, I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much. Oh, it's fun. It's a fun side of you. That's... There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That still coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Hehehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Hehe. Wow. Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Haha. That's a key. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrap and takes a big bite. Shoo. So good. Mmm. Sayuri suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hehe. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehe. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and nudges Sayuri off of her. Mmm. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Okay, let me fix this. Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she is? She has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Imagine a girl actually saying that about herself. Some pretty low self-esteem. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard of the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Weeaboo. Monica smiled sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Haha, don't worry about it. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapes. I'm sure he was escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back in her book and Natsuki just peered into the closet. Weeaboo-sama, weeaboo. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from the other classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. Trying to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Huh? Are you going with Weeaboo to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay, okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Weeaboo? Yep, let's go. Besides, besides the houses, I think this is the first time that, what's it called? That this is a different scene in the classroom. Was it a different scene or was it? There was also the scene in my classroom, but I don't remember it that much. Sayuri and I exit the club room. I follow behind and Sayuri hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayuri finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayuri, what exactly are we doing in the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Weevil, you're not thinking about it the right way. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poems like between my feet. What? The last remaining flowers beckons to me. I twist in the stem, freeing it from the clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that, Sayori? How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard in this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast with your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Haha, I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayuri spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, weeaboo? This classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayuri like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic feeling to me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in this room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayuri brings about special sorts of feelings I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayuri's heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons? Sayuri pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kinda dirty though. Sayuri starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Yeah, everything's hitting her. Sayuri bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Sayuri bends over and smacks her forehead into the shelf. She falls to the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayuri clutches her forehead. Eee, Sayuri. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. When Sayuri is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the wrist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayuri, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayuri slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her hand to the side. Ow, sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of your forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gotta swell up. I should find some ice. Weeboo, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink could do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayuri making a silly joke. Haha. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Hey. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayuri likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I already returning to the classroom where I left Sayuri. She's gone. Oh, she's still there. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsy scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Sayuri here. I had Sayuri, oh, I hand Sayuri the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayuri opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayuri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you just hit your head? Sayuri places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It feels better soon. Looks like you cleaned up the room. Crayons, that's good. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Weeaboo. This kind of reminds me of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like a blamed yourself. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble for something if someone found out. even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Comes to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess it was always focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you to the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Weeaboo? I don't think that you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Weebu-sama? I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. It wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sari has a whimsical expression on her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, and when I see her deep thoughts like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sari hops to her feet. Uh-huh. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Oh. You. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow Sayuri out of the classroom. Sayuri plays with her bangs and tries to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to start with sharing our poems. Eh? Sayuri, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyways, were you able to find anything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right here. Sayuri frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Sayuri. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Weeaboo. Ah, well, Sayuri. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayuri. I made it. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, I guess I'll show it to Sayuri. Weebles, I really loved your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so, No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Hmm? Wah. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have the kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Hmm. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you? I pat Sayuri's head. Haha, hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayuri starts finding with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Weeaboo, will you give me your poem? I don't want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Hehe. Hmm. Sorry, you're completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Haha. I broke my pencil. Sorry. Easily bends down and pick up the piece that she dropped. But being initiative in her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk behind her and support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Haha. Let's sit down, Sayuri. Yeah. I grab Sayuri's arm and help her sit on the desk. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem. Oh? Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Please, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumbs and four fingers and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottom to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Now comes bottles to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring the dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. This is long. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time. What? Elapsed. My empty shelf should use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out for each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tide between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. Wow. It's sad. I was getting sad. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. This is super sad. Like, super sad. Like, wow. Holy crap, Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. But that was a super sad poem. Like, she was saying that she feels like none of her friends are really happy, and that all of her happy memories are shattering. I don't think that was a good sign. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Diaries always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing this passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I think Monica's always gonna be last. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Weeaboo. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Oh. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry much. It seems like you can't get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your readers to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise, I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example that if you like to read it. Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and calmly hands me her poem. Okay. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was okay. Thanks. A bit closer. It happened in the dead of night while I was still slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as in a what? Oh, as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My suspicious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was creepy. The bread, my hungry curiosity. Oh, she's talking about like slicing through her curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Well, these poems are kind of long. The moon increasingly its place and reflecting that much more light off in cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into a newly satisfied animal. That's really creepy. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becoming hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic pavilion conditioning. Slice the bread and feed myself again. So she's the raccoon? I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take the face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that's different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express what they I want to express the way I feel for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy. Oh, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Weeaboo? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're so good at you're such a good listener. All right. Actually, let's go to Monica. Hi again, Weeaboo. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote before today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayuri, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably, but you do spend a lot of time with her in the club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's not like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way that this turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, rating, what? Violent, rating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza. What? On a pizza crust? It's endless, poem meaningless, empty space. Load me. Load me? I know that. Okay. I know that if you go into the game files, you should find some stuff, so let's go into Steam apps, common files. Wait, what is this? Oh no, not this. Where do you load them though? Oh, here it is. Read me. Basic help, game menu, return. Steam. What does it mean, load me? That's super. Okay, I wonder if there's anything like that. Okay, let me see. Wait. I wonder, should I just... Load me. Maybe I should save and load game. It's even more extravagant than the last one, huh? Haha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. This is the kind of things I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. That was weird. Okay, I think I'm getting close to the end of this part. Because the streams are just getting longer and longer. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. It seems like you're just yelling out to be left alone. Sometimes asking what poems is about is the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, use Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When it happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. What is the tip even about writing? That was a good little fourth wall break right there. Haha, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And then last, Atsuki. Hmm. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one because I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? You? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you? Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's some something tells me that's completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem from. You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess it's been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayuri has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But thinks of it as this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. But you can say we each take care of each other in our own ways. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. She likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anybody. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Sheesh. That's kind of harsh. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. It was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is ignorant jerk. You know how people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks I mean, that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. So it was definitely about her. I know that she likes anime, so maybe like people don't want to be her friends because she likes anime as a girl or something. Hmm. I don't know, dude. But everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Some things that you're afraid of people to find out. They make fun of you and think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what somebody likes, or as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Mm. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way she put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. By convincing emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have somebody extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Uh, do we really have to do something for the festival? I'm not like we can just go together. Anything good is just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with no, last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on poster and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us that we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it earlier. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem and recite during the event. But the cool part is we're all going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it in all the posters in case everyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been coloring the posters, holds it up for all of us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't realize to start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anybody until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud, a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only we're we're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put a good performance, then we'll simply others do the same. Add the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourselves, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with the others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in this first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if and if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. As that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Don't. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Haha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and sees specific poems she has in mind of her for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The side of this poem is Way They Fly. Monica began reciting her poem. Her, her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the world to life. Is this something she's done before, or is this simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Haha. Thanks very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden? Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down and walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes in the stairs as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enu- enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me after, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri is holding the poem in her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops into the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Medal. Ah, haha. Sorry I giggled. Hehehe. Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do this so easily? Ah, try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see, I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on a paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri's finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayuri. Even Weebu liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nice. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. Oh, I didn't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing this kind of things. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Weeaboo. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Weeaboo lower everyone's standards slowly before I do. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and set up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good at everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, why are, why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reacting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm to it. It's Natsuki trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite poem in front of the other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea what it is like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. And yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. Looks like the episode's coming to an end, everyone. It was long. I know I spent a lot of time just talking in between, but it's still an hour long stream. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Suri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and I'm impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Please, guys, don't make such a big deal about it. Must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Weebu. You don't have to say that. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual the way home. Hey Sayuri? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayuri fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked you to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Yeah, I would still walk home with you. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Weeaboo. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so it's Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that never going to happen? Hmm. The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing that Sari cares so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, this is the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment. Let me know what you guys think of the video or of the stream. Let me know if you liked it or not, and just give me some feedback for me to know. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow for the stream.